Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We do have live tournament action coming at you right now. We are finally in the semifinals tonight. Boy, it has sure been a long time coming. I'll tell you what, man. This has been a crazy evening for this tournament. We've had Zeke go down on us. We've had all sorts of upsets in the, like mistakes in the bracket reporting and such as that. And it's just been a nightmare in many ways. But we are back at it here, doing a phenomenal time, and this is the semifinal, so best of three. Paramedico, ePParamedico, going to be our pink Protoss, taking on TSLfive, who is our green Terran, over here on the left-hand side of the map. Good two-player map here, dual side. I like it quite a bit. I'm going to keep it in the map pool, even though GSL and such, they don't really use dual site much anymore. I don't think they even use it at all anymore. I think they've kind of phased it out. They prefer maps like Daybreak and Belcher Beach at this point for their two-player maps. But I'm going to keep it in our map pool for just a couple weeks longer, I think, just because it seems to be. I think it's still a fairly balanced map, and I like the brutal battles that we get on this map on occasion. So it's good stuff. But it is going to be a gateway here, a standard opener here for Paramedico. These guys are chatting it up in Korean, it appears. And it looks like a Brax going down here for TSLfive. Seems to be in fairly decent time. A good standard opener here from him as well. And Refinery going down there right away, as well as Gas going down in great time. And the first scout is going to be Paramedico, cruising out across the field. He's making the halfway point right now. Yeah. Good stuff, but his scout about to cruise up there. Let's just take a look and see what he is going to find. Whoops. He is going to see that rack's about to finish, the gas already mining, and looks like he has got enough information. It looks like he's going to go ahead and bail. Just checking to make sure there wasn't a super early second gas, I'm guessing, but the timing of that barracks are not really going to tell him tons, so we'll see if he's going to poke back in here or not, but he did stall here just outside his opponent's base. Looks like he may kick it there for just a little while. In the meantime, TSL5 cruising out across the map. He's crossing the halfway point now. Going to get some scouting intel in on his opponent, and he is about to see, guess what, a second gas here. Right around the 3-minute mark, he put that down, as well as the Cybercore in fairly decent time. Looks like it may be some potential for fast tech, that's for sure. We'll see what it's going to do, though. He could go for even a 1-gate expand here, I guess, at this point. It's not too early of a gas for a 1-gate expand, because you need those extra sentries for a 1-gate expand. Looks like he's working on his first Zealot here. For the moment, see what he's going to queue up next. He's got plenty of gas. Could go straight for a sentry here. Yes, he is. Straight for a sentry. So there's the potential here for a 1-gate expand. We shall see here momentarily. Look at that guy on patrol position. He needs to go ahead and kill that Scantipede, I think. I say kill all the animals. Don't chalk me up as one of those green people, I guess. I'm just kidding. I don't want to kill animals. But Scantipedes, they don't really count because they are just, digital animals. What can I say? They don't have feelings like dogs and cats do. But good supply depot wall off here going down for TSL5. He is grabbing his factory here. Just the one Rax right now is reactored, pumping out quite a few Marines. Looks like he may even be going for a 1-1-1 type build here. Notice that he did send an SCV up here to this gold position, so I'm kind of interested to see what he's going to be doing up here in this kind of hidden position. Looks like we're going to cruise up the ramp here. Paramedico doesn't make it all the way up, but does see a bunch of Marines there. So could be guessing now at what his opponent's got coming at him. Let's just take a look back at Paramedico's base. He did grab his robotics. Going to be sending out an observer here momentarily. Wants to get the real intel. Needs the scoop on what is headed his way. Probably going to see him go ahead and take an expand here. He's got plenty of minerals. Looks like he's floated up to 400 on purpose. And where's that guy going? Looks like he may take a hidden expand or something, maybe. I'm not sure. Looks like my battery on my mouse died. Let's see how quickly I can replace it. Done. Wow. Well, I'm feeling pretty fast. My APM was ridiculous there. I just replaced the battery in my mouse, by the way. That was awesome. That was super fast. And it looks like we do indeed have a starport. It is with a tech lab working on Cloak right away here. And starport pumping out its first Banshee. Banshee about to be on the field. Now, the nice thing for Paramedico is he does have an observer out. He does already have a second observer on the way. Looks like he's still rallying that one across the base here, or across the map. But looks like he's going to cruise in here. Going to see a tech lab on a starport. Is probably going to guess especially because the Tech Lab is researching. You can see the animation there. At least he can see the animation there. We get to see the bar, we know, but he only gets to see the animation. Looks like that Banshee is already headed out across the map, so he knows to prepare for that. Is going to be gearing up for a little attack here, it appears. Now that's very interesting. Looks like there's plenty of Marines here to deal with this, though, in my opinion. So I'm not entirely sure how that's going to go for him. Stalker already at the ready here. Looks like TSLfive going to have to back this Banshee out for just a moment. Nice observer here. Going to be joining that Stalker. Should be able to thwart this as he moves forward. We'll see how he's going to proceed, though. Units tab going to show 32 probes to 26 SCVs. TSLfive, though, with the mules, is going to be able to make up a bit of that there. Looks like he did go ahead and snipe that observer. And going to be grabbing some tanks here. He's got double tech labs, one for the factory, one for the starport, still working on Banshee, so could be going for a one base all-in here. That 1-1-1 all-in can be very devastating, potentially. This Cloaked Banshee trying to dip in here, but not being able to get anything done. Looks as though Paramedico really has got him covered here at this point. Looks like he may pick up one probe kill here, maybe two now that Paramedico not really reacting quite fast enough for that. But all in all, not too bad, that's for sure. Looks like this Banshee going to try and poke around, see what kind of damage it can get done. These guys need to cruise over here and get ready to defend, potentially. Oh, I don't know. Looks like the Banshee not going to go down there to the main. So, kind of interesting. Taking out another probe, though. Nice control there. He's got 3 probe kills. Here come your units from TSLfive, and he is going to be taking quite a few. That is for sure. Taking these units out very, very quickly. TSLfive with a very large supply count right now. You can see how much units he's got. 74 on the field right now to 59 of Paramedico. Paramedico really has got to be careful moving forward here, but he's sending out a lot of units. Oh, he's backing them up. He's going to play very defensively here. I think that's probably the best move here. Just check that units tab. Notice that he does have a solid economic lead here. And so this all-in, while it is fairly scary, he's got a lot of SCVs in tow here. And the double Banshees here are going to be super effective, as well as the Raven. He's going to try and focus down all the detection first, is what he wants to try and accomplish here. Here comes your attack. Colossus is going to do a heck of a lot of damage, that's for sure, but down goes the detection, so now your Cloaked Banshee is going to be that much more effective. Looks like this Colossus is going to get sniped. One goes down there fairly quickly. The second still trying to do the damage that it needs. Going to have to back out these probes here, it appears. But all in all, a nice looking attack here from TSLfive, doing a lot of damage, that's for sure. Looks like these guys may escape with their lives there, actually. Nice play. Got to be careful. Looks like he's going to grab a couple Phoenix here. Paramedico trying to get himself together here, but he just doesn't. He's missing his detection here, and that's what's killing him. Those Banshees going to be able to do quite a bit of damage there. He's got some detection back on the field. Got to keep it alive, though. That is for sure. Now use the Phoenix to go ahead and snipe this Raven when you get a chance is the best bet. And Paramedico is already talking this one out with TSLfive, and looks like he is going to GG out of this game. Well played there from TSLfive. Paramedico falling victim to a 1-1-1 all-in. Brutal stuff. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. Don't alt-tab, always on Starcraft. We'll see you guys in just a bit. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We do have live tournament action coming at you right now. It is on MLG's Shakuras Plateau. Paramedico taking on TSLfive yet again. Game 2 in this best-of-3 semifinal matchup in tonight's Open Arena Tournament. Oh, man. These guys really doing a lot of work in that last game, both of them. And TSLfive getting the better of Paramedico there with a 1-1-1 all-in. We'll see what he's going to do here. That 1-1-1 all-in is so difficult to deal with sometimes. But the Protoss have really figured out how to do that most of the time now. They've figured out how to hold it off. And Paramedico really had a great idea there with those Colossus. And trying to get that Stargate out a little bit sooner may have helped him a little bit. But all in all, it came down to he just lost his detection. And you cannot lose your detection in that scenario. Because then those Cloaked Banshees are that much more effective. They can sit there and snipe your tech units, snipe your scariest units that you've got, and in that case it happened to be the Colossus. So just one of those things. But Paramedico here going to be chrono boosting out his economy. Looks like he's going to go for a standard opener. Don't see any like super fast expands coming quite yet, especially since he did grab his gas here very, very early. Actually, that is kind of a wonky build. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing here, actually. Where's this guy going? What is he mining gas for? Okay, I'm mystified. So he's opting for gas instead of a gateway. Nope, there goes the gateway in fairly decent time. A little bit behind, but I'm sure he knows exactly what he's doing here. He looks like he's trying to do a partial tech build off of one gas. So I'm not sure. To be honest, I don't know what build this is. Hopefully we'll figure it out here momentarily, but if somebody knows what that build is, let me know if you already know what it is. But it looks like the TSLfive going to be working on his refiner here. He does have his racks about to complete. The good scout here. For Paramedico going to cruise in here. Looks like this SCV going to say, you know what, I'm going to follow you around here for just a little bit. Not going to let that happen. Orbital command now on the way. Paramedico going to go ahead and toss down the assimilator here. Blocking his opponent's gas. Not a bad deal there. It will give him a little bit of scouting intel. That is for sure. So let's check back in on this build. Do have that one gas there that was very early. Cybercore going down in fairly decent time. And now it's slightly delayed. He delayed these two buildings on purpose here. This order seems to be very, very chosen. But Devil Dog out there guessing that it's a DT rush. So I'm interested to see if that is going to be the case. Second gas now going down. It is a little bit late, however, but he just doesn't know how early this one was. So TSLfive probably... I don't know if he's really going to be able to guess at it quite yet. I mean, it just looks like a regular early gas here. This actually looks fairly good at that time that he scouted it. If he did scout earlier, he may have been able to pick up on it. But we shall see here in just a bit. We don't have any proxy or hidden pylons or anything quite yet. So looks like he's going to toss down a pylon here in the back of the base. Going to be working on a Zealot here. The Zealot going to cruise out and chase this SCV around for just a bit. But all in all, that SCV, if he wanted to, would be able to get more scouting intel in, that's for sure. Cybercore going down. Or Warp Gate Tech, rather, going down. He's chrono boosting out, however, his Stalker here, so. But he is on double gas. And should see tech structures hidden back here in the back for Paramedico. Yep, there it goes. Twilight Council it is, so it looks as though Devil Dog probably going to be correct here. It is looking to be a DT rush. Interesting play. In the meantime, it looks as though TSL did take a command center, did block off his ramp. Ramp going to be very, very secured for just a little bit. He's going to have to send in quite a few DTs to bust this ramp down, and has to hit it at just the right time. He can't allow his opponent to have any scans available, otherwise this DT attack will be thwarted, if indeed that's what it's going to be. But it may not be. It may be storms. It may be charge cons. Who knows? We'll check, but it is a robotics facility, I assume, to grab a dropship. Dropship's going to be fairly effective in this scenario. If you can drop the DTs, that will make him that much more effective. And look, it is DT, so points to Devil Dog. Everybody out there, give high five to Devil Dog. He deserves it. That guy is awesome. Good stuff, brother. But in the meantime, second gas going down here for his TSLfive. Tech lab here. He's got plenty of tech labs. Looks like he's going to be working on a good bit of Marauders. Taking this low ground, he has got his second orbital command in place for a little bit of mining. Good timing there on that. He's got this down before the 7-minute mark. Definitely good timing. But here comes your first dropship, and DTs are going to be on the field here momentarily. Looks like TSL does have this... Wow, this Marine on patrol, but he's not watching the back of his base here, so it looks like that could go very, very well for him. We'll see how that's going to go here in just a little bit. I think he's scared of a potential Blink Stalker push here at this position, so that's why he's patrolling there. Here comes your attack. Looks like the Warp Prism going to be warping in. You should see any moment your DT warp-ins. 1, 2, 1... 1 DT, 2 DT, ha 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 ha. DT's out on the field, going to stall some mining here, that's for sure. Scan going down, one of these DT's going to die almost instantly. Now with the double orbitals, he should have plenty of scans as he moves forward here. Oh, and Scan going to take this guy out as well, but that's 2 scans. Now where is our other DT? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. He's trying to work on the tech lab. Just going to wait for the energy. In the meantime, we do have an expansion going down for Paramedico, but Paramedico's starting to fall behind in his supply count here. Looks like another DT now going to cruise in here, going to take down this missile turret. Missile turret already complete here at this base, but, oh, don't go in there, buddy. You are not going to want to do that, young man. He is about to die. All you have to do is send some units down here. Wow, look at this. SCV's taking on the DTs. Did pick up quite a few kills there, but more DTs here are going to be really putting the pressure on TSLfive. Now, Paramedico does have a little bit more harvesters here, and he's forcing his opponent to use his energy for scans, so we're going to eliminate that that mule advantage, but he's losing a heck of a lot of units there. Actually, not too bad. It's not too much more, so all in all, it's been fairly cost-effective here, I'd say, for Paramedico. Pretty good stuff. Looks like he is indeed going to back out with that Warp Prism. Feeling like the damage has been done and going to be working with his Nexus here. Time to get some more economy. Down, 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 that's for sure. Oh, what do we got? Zealots. Nice. More Zealots. We are going to be researching Charge here. I like it. Charge, I think, extremely effective, but in the meantime, TSLfive going to be cruising out with a large Marine Marauder force. Paramedico just now scouting that here at this Zelnaga Tower, so he's really got to gear up for his defense momentarily, because guess what? TSLfive has actually got quite a few units here. Does not have stim complete quite yet, but it should be just about completing when he runs up this ramp. They do already have the concussive shells for the Marauders, so he seems to be in fairly decent shape. But here comes the cavalry. He's got to block this ramp. Got to block the ramp. Good split there. Nicely placed. Looks like these guys can still squeeze through there. It takes them just a moment, though. Charge about to complete. The charge really going to be helpful here, but look at this, man. Paramedico just doesn't quite have the units that he needs to make this happen. He's going to grab a DT in this mix here, but pulling probes here to try and hold this off. So this counterattack from TSLfive really being super effective. DT going to pick up a couple kills here and there, that's for sure. Look at this, he's going to unpower all these buildings. Oh no, and Scan going down, taking down that DT, and TSLfive may be able to take this game down right here, right now. Couple charge lots going to be trying to get into these guys' face, but my goodness, this just doesn't seem to be quite enough. Couple reinforcements here for TSLfive, and stimming up here yet again, evaporating Paramedico's army. Going to be stimming forward here, working on that economy even more. Looks like these buildings about to get repowered, but that is GG from Paramedico. Wonderful stuff, great game, and TSLfive showing an absolute phenomenal amount of strength so far today. We'll be going into our other semifinal match here momentarily, so don't alt-tab. Always out Starcraft. We'll see you guys then.